This video will cover the topic, Introduction to the Product Rule with Negative Exponents. In this lecture, we will cover the product rule of exponents, but now we will have negative exponents in our problems. As a quick refresher, in the product rule of exponents, when we are multiplying exponential expressions that have the same base, we add the exponents. This sum of the exponents is used as the final exponent of the common base. For example, say we have 5 squared times 5 to the 5th. In the product rule of exponents, we learned that we add the exponents together because the bases are the same. So we have 5 to the 2 plus 5. And this, of course, equals 5 to the 7th power. Or, let's use variables. We have x to the 6th times x to the 7th. The same base, so we have x to the 6th plus 7, which equals x to the 13th.
So how do negative exponents come in?
Great question, because negative exponents are our next step. Let's take a look at similar examples with the exponents as negative numbers. We now have, let's try 5 to the negative 2 instead of 5 to the 2nd power times 5 to the negative 5. The product rule is still the same, so we follow the same steps as if the exponents were positive. These two exponential expressions have the same base, so we can add their exponents as done before. 5 to the negative 2 plus negative 5, and negative 2 plus negative 5 is also negative 2 minus 5. And negative 2 minus 5 equals negative 7. So the answer is 5 to the negative 7. Now let's do one more example where only one of the exponents is negative. Still the same process though. Try 5 to the 2nd power times 5 to the negative 5. From what we learned, we see that each exponential expression has a base of 5. So we can add their exponents, written like this. 5 to the 2 plus negative 5. And again, 2 plus negative 5 is the same thing as 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5 equals negative 3. So we have 5 to the negative 3 as our final answer. And the same would go for the variables. We could use the same x to the 6th and x to the 7th here. We'll write it as x to the negative 6 times x to the 7th. Because they have the same base, the exponents can be added together. So we have x to the negative 6 plus 7. Negative 6 plus 7, or 7 minus 6, is 1. So the final answer for this one is x to the 1st power, or just x.
So that means that when I have exponential expressions multiplied together with the same base, I add their exponents together, whether positive or negative?
Yes, the same rules apply here with negative exponents as they do with positive exponents.